More than 23,000 migrants have been sent to Chicago on the buses, according to the governor's office.
Has chartered a private plane, sending more than 100 migrants here to Chicago.
And this is the reason why. I brought the news to your hearings that yesterday there are more than millions and thousands of migrants stuck at the U.S.-Mexico border. And now what the governor said is that Texas governor says they are transporting some of the migrants to Chicago. And the reason will shock you. So now the migrants are being transported to Chicago. Please, if you haven't subscribed, please do it to subscribe so that you'll be notified whenever we upload any video like this for you, so that you'll be benefit from that. So let's go and watch the video. After watching the video, then we continue. Very much thank you very much. And a very thanks to Fox News, CBN News, and all the other international news headlines across board. Thank you very much.
Coverage now of the migrant crisis at the southern border and in cities all across the country. Another plane of migrants from Texas just landed in Chicago. Meanwhile, a 5-year-old migrant died this week in one of the city's largest migrant shelters as the city struggles with how to handle the influx. Joining us right now from Chicago is Fox 32's Casey Cronus. Casey.
Hey, Lexi. Well, this afternoon, there have been a lot of developments here in Chicago. The biggest one being that Mayor Johnson's office confirmed to us that for the first time, Texas officials chartered a private plane, sending about 100 migrants from El Paso, Texas to O'Hare last night. That plane arrived around 7:15 p.m. yesterday. Take a look at this video. It's from our sister station in Dallas. It shows those migrants boarding that private plane in El Paso that soon took off and came to O'Hare. Now, the move came at the direction of Texas Governor Greg Abbott. His office tells our sister station in Dallas that, quote, because Mayor Johnson is failing to live up to his city's welcoming city ordinance by targeting migrant buses from Texas, we are expanding our operation to include flights to Chicago. This comes after the mayor announced Monday that he would be implementing harsher penalties for bus drivers who do not follow proper guidelines when arriving in Chicago. On Monday, Mayor Johnson blasted Governor Abbott for his handling of the situation.
They're just dropping all people anywhere. Do you understand how raggedy and how evil that is? You're just gonna put people on a bus and just take them somewhere and drop them off in the middle of the night? And then you want to hold us accountable for something that's happened down at the border? It's sickening.
The mayor's spokesperson says their office is working to find shelter space for all 296 migrants currently staying at O'Hare. Meanwhile, tonight, in just a couple hours, the Pilsen community will come together to remember 5-year-old John Carlos Martinez Rivero. He was living at the shelter on Halstead when officials say he suffered a medical emergency Sunday. He was rushed to the Children's Hospital here in Chicago, but died there. Now, his autopsy is still pending, but we have learned that others at that shelter were taken to the hospital Monday with high fevers. City officials say those cases are not related to the little boy's death, but the entire situation has sparked concern and raised questions over whether the migrants living at these shelters are getting enough access to health care.
Yeah, so tragic and very concerning, to say the least. And Casey, we've seen buses send shuttles of migrants to the city before, but is this the first time that we're seeing a plane carrying migrants and having them be dropped off so casually?
You know, we know that there have been planes before, but we've heard that those are being paid for by organizations and nonprofits. The city confirms to us that this is the first time Texas Governor Greg Abbott has chartered a private plane, sending more than 100 migrants here to Chicago.
And Casey, obviously this crisis is still being something that everybody is trying to work around and figure out a solution for. But as we're seeing here, it's really intensifying by the day. And that being said, Texas Governor Greg Abbott, it seems that he's obviously put a lot of focus on the city of Chicago. So what is the big...
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe for more videos. Please subscribe so that you get notified whenever we upload any video. Thank you very much.